Hi, I'm Katie Scott. I'm a mom of 3 kids, ages 2, 4, and 6, and I'm here to chat with you today about a new tool maybe in your parenting toolbox, the iTalk placemat from Youth Services Alliance. And this is an awesome tool and resource to help you learn how to have awesome family dinners. You can get your copy of the placemat by sending us a message on Facebook or by emailing using the address below. This placemat is meant to be a tool, a guide, a resource to help you build relationships with your children and as a teaching tool to help guide them through many conversations that can be had around the family dinner table. It comes in English on one side, Spanish on the other. Family dinners are powerful. This is a time that we can connect, unwind together, relate together, learn together. The habits and conversations that we have around our family dinner table will shape our kids' lives. So let's chat today about what makes a successful family dinner. First of all, my mom always said growing up, many hands make light work. So we're going to work together to get dinner on the table and off the table. So we're going to assign maybe jobs so that no one gets confused and no one person is left with the burden of the entire prep or cleanup. You can give these fun names like the sous chef or the busboy afterwards that helps clean up. And even little ones can do simple things like setting on silverware, setting on napkins, clearing condiments off the table, clearing their plates. Everyone can clear their own plate off the table. That's a big help. Load it in the dishwasher. Maybe we grab 2 or 3 items off the table afterwards to help make cleaning up easy and fun. Everyone works together to keep our house clean is the saying we have in our household. And this is going to be important so that the family dinner can be a relaxed time, a time of connection, and a time of growing together. So we're going to work together to get dinner on the table and get it off the table afterwards as well. Another important part of your family dinner is going to be to stow away electronic devices. Make the table a no phone zone for family dinners. Parents, we've got to model this first. I know we all love our phones, but we can definitely be off them for 20 or 30 minutes a day. So maybe have a special basket that you put the phones in, maybe just a special place where you put them in your house while you're at family dinner. Put them on silent. Really, anything can wait for 20 to 30 minutes so you can have a family dinner. I love on the placemat, you can see we've got some questions. So we've got some talking points on there for you over here in the corner and then some more questions here. But this is just a really great time to connect with your kids. One question that we love to ask in our family is, what was the high or the best part of your day and what was the low? What was the worst or the bad part of your day? And our kids love answering this question. They can't wait till it's their turn and they're so sweet. Sometimes they'll even ask my husband or I, like, what was the best part of your day, Mama? And I just love that they want to hear our answers as much as they want to give their own answers. You can ask other questions too, like, man, what was maybe something you did today that you loved? What are 3 great things that a friend would say about you? What are some goals that you have right now? What was something that made you laugh today? What have you been thinking about today? Those are great questions that can just facilitate like more conversation and just connection with your kids and modeling with them too, like healthy emotional responses that it's okay to have a bad day, or celebrating as a family together our wins and our successes and helping them see the future and just different goals that they can have for their lives. Use this time to talk about things that are meaningful to your family, or maybe even some hot button topics. Older kids and teenagers, you can talk to them around the family table about alcohol, about racism, about bullying. Ask them questions like, when did you see someone being a good friend today? Or have you seen anyone being bullied at your school? Have you experienced or seen someone else discriminated against because of the color of their skin? How will this decision affect your future? What am I thinking when I'm doing that? Or what do you think that person was thinking when they said or did that? How will this affect those around me? And you can even bring younger kids into the hard conversations a bit with more age-appropriate questions like, man, if you were president for the day, what rules would you make? Or what makes a good friend in your classroom or in your neighborhood? Maybe ask them questions like, how can we all work together to make our planet a better place? Of course, you can also use this time to address any problems or concerns that you have in the family. Like maybe saying something like, hey, we've been noticing that we've been yelling a lot more lately in our family. And what do you think are some ideas that you have that could help us fix that? So just really bringing up different issues and concerns and putting it to your kids to see what ideas that they have for building a healthier family. You might be surprised at some of the ideas that they have. Of course, as we are asking these questions and having these conversations, we're going to use good communication skills. So a huge part of this is no interrupting. So we're going to listen to each person as they speak. You can do this. A kind of a fun idea might be to have like a salt shaker or even a little stuffed animal that you give each person as they're giving their response. And so only the person that has the salt shaker or the stuffed animal or whatever little item it is can speak at the moment. You want to look at the person that's speaking. So you want to model that to your kids, but also maybe help direct them like, hey, let's all look at Susie as she's talking. Or let's turn our eyes, let's put our eyes on Bobby as he's talking to us. You also want to give positive nonverbal feedback. Those are just things like nodding your head or saying uh-huh, or being like, oh wow, so the best part of your day was playing with Legos. What did you especially love about that? Asking those follow-up questions can really help expand your understanding of your kids and just have more time to share with them. Be respectful. It's not a place for name calling or put downs or making anyone feel less than for their answers. And just keep the conversation going with more questions that are open-ended as you get to know your kids, your family, and really help them think through different situations in their lives. My final tip would just be to be consistent with family dinners. Maybe start out by picking one night a week that you are going to have our sit-down family dinner. Maybe you want to commit to 2 or 3 times a week. Whatever it is, just be consistent with these tips. And this could be totally new for your family, to be asking these kind of questions and doing these kind of family dinner nights. So your kids might not open up right away. They might not be quite as receptive as you would hope right from the get-go. It may take time for this new normal of family dinners to really set into your family. So be patient, be consistent. Family dinners can be a great time of learning and sharing together. Remember that more is caught than taught. More is caught than taught. So show your kids how to help in the kitchen, how to clean up dinner, how to put their phone away, how to ask good questions, how to consider maybe all sides of an issue and think about things in new or different ways. Teach them by showing them how to listen well to others. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page for more tips and resources for parents. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and join the group on Facebook, Parenting Toolbox, tools for connecting with your kids, and make sure you don't miss a thing. Thanks so much for watching.